Hello and welcome. I am Ashwant from English Lovers. In this video, I am going to teach you the verb to be and its forms am, is, are and was, were. Friends, to be verb is the most commonly used verb in our daily conversations. I am going to tell you how this verb is used in different types of sentences or statements like positive, negative and questions. So friends, let us begin. To be verb is the most important verb in English language. When we speak, most of the times we use this verb and its form in our daily conversations. So we are going to study two forms of this to be verb, present form and past form. In present form there are three verbs am, is, are, and in past form there are two verbs was and were. So we are going to study these verbs and how they are used in positive statements, negative statements and with questions. We are going to see some examples, and as usual there is an exercise at the end that we will solve. So here the positive statements with am, is, are. So we will see I am. So am is used with I. Then is used with he, she and it. He is for boy or man, she is for girl or woman, and it is for non-living thing or for animals. Then are is used for we means myself and somebody else, more than one, that is we. You refers to the listener, in this case you, the listeners, and they again refer to the third person plural pronoun. So are is used with we, you and they. Here are is plural, so it is used with these plural pronouns. We is first person plural pronoun, you is second person and they is third person, and here is used with third person singular pronouns, that is he, she and it, and I first person. Now here you can see that there are some forms. Here these forms are called contractions, that is short forms. So I am can be said as am, he is his, she is she's, it is its, we are, you are, they are. So in speech, so when we speak at that time, these kinds of contractions, that is short forms, are used. Now we will see some examples of these am, is, are in positive statements. So here are examples. Now this is just a short introduction by one girl, that is Anne. So she says, my name is Anne. Just pay attention to the am, is, are usage of am, is, are. I'm American. I'm from New York. I'm a student. My father is a teacher and my mother is a journalist. I'm not married. My favorite color is pink. My favorite sports are football and swimming. I'm interested in art. See, so in all these sentences, am, is and are used. Next is negative statements with am, is, are. So how negative statements are formed, or how negative sentences are formed? It's very simple. You just put not in front of that verb. So here you see I am, you put not, so it becomes negative. I am not. Then he is, you put not, he is not. In the same way, she is not, it is not. In the same way, here we are not, you are not, they are not. So what do? We simply put not in front of these verbs am, is and are, and then we get negative form. Now again, here are contractions or short forms. So I am not is simply said I'm not, he is not, he is not, or he isn't, she is not, she's not, she isn't, it is not, it's not, or you can say it isn't, we are not, we are not. or we aren't. You are not, you are not, or you aren't. They are not, they are not, or they aren't. So these are contractions, and contractions are used so in daily conversations when we speak in informal occasions. These contractions are used. Here are some examples of negative forms. I am tired, but I am not hungry. So I am not. After am, not is put and its contraction I am not. Drill isn't interested in politics. He is interested in music. So isn't, it's the contraction with not. Jane isn't home at the moment. This is also negative form. Isn't, after is, not is put. Those people aren't English, they are Australian. Here also after are, not is there and its contraction is used. It's sunny today, but it isn't warm. Here also after is, not is there and its contraction isn't. So these are the examples of negative statements with am, is, are. Now we see how questions are formed with am, is, are. In statements we have seen that first comes the subject and then comes the verb. So here is switching of the subject and the verb. In place of subject there is verb and in place of verb there is subject. So am I, it becomes question. Is he, is she, is it, they become question. Are we, are you, are they become question. Remember one thing, so we have to put this mark, this symbol, that is question mark, at the end of these questions. Now we will see some examples. Am I late? No, you are on time. So this construction am I, it is a question. Are you married? No, I am single. So here are you again is the construction of question. Are your parents at home? No, they are out. So are your parents, again here are. Here your parents, it's plural. So are is used. Is your mother at home? No, she is out. Here your mother is singular, so is used. Is he a doctor? Yes, he is. So here you see is he. It is the question form. So these are the questions with am, is, are. Now we will see the past form of to be verb, and it has again two forms, was and were. Was is singular, that is for one, and were is plural, that is for many. How it is used? It is quite simple to remember. With I, was is used, I was. With he, she, and it, again was is used. He was, she was, and it was. And with we, you, and they, were is used. We were, you were, they were. So these three pronouns, we, you, and they are plural, so were is used. Now see some examples. I was tired last night. So here I was. The weather was good last night. Again the weather is singular, so was is used. When I was a child, I was afraid of dogs. Here again I was and I was. You were late yesterday. Here you is the plural. You were, so were is used. Now we will see negative form of was and were. So you simply put not after was and it becomes negative form. So I was not, he was not, she was not, it was not, and its contraction is wasn't. And with plural, we were not, you were not, they were not. Contraction is weren't. Some examples. They were not here last Sunday. So you see were not. We were hungry after the journey, but we were not tired. Here also were not, it's the negative form. The hotel was comfortable, but it wasn't expensive. So here also it's the negative form of to be. Next is questions. How questions are formed with was and were. It's again the same as we have seen in case of am, is, are. You first put the verb and then the subject. So switch the positions of the subject and verb. So here was I. Its question. Was he, was she, was it. And were we, were you, were they. Again remember to put the question mark at the end because this is a question. Now some examples. Were you late? No, I wasn't. So here see the construction question, were you. Was Andy at work yesterday? Yes, he was. So was Andy. Again it is the question construction. Were Sue and Bob at the party? No, they weren't. So here were. Why were is used? Because Sue and Bob, they are two, more than one. So it is plural, more than one. So were is used. Again, the construction is question. So here is an exercise based upon the things that you learned. You are going to put am, is, are, was, were in these sentences. If you want, you can pause the video, then go back to the earlier session and then again come back. So here are the answers. Now we will see. My toy cars are in the box. So here are is used because this is plural. My toy cars. There are more than one. You were not at home last night. So here last night is there. So you have to use the past form and you is there. So were. The shops are not open today. So here again shops, it's plural, so are you have to use. I'm an honest boy. So here also I is the subject and then am is the verb. This time last year I was in Paris. Now last year indicates that you have to use past form and I is the subject, so was is the verb. Jack is a famous movie star. So here is the correct verb. Jack is singular, third person singular. New York is a city in the USA. Again, New York, it's the third person singular, so is the verb. Was Ted at work yesterday? So here, yesterday word tells you that you have to use past form and as a Ted, so person singular, so was. BMW is an expensive car brand. Here, BMW again is third person singular, so is the verb. Is it cold today? So here it is the subject, which is again third person singular, and today, so you have to use present form and that is. I hope you understand this lesson. If you liked this video, please hit the like button, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe it to get the latest notifications of videos right here on YouTube. Enjoy learning and I'll see you soon in another lesson.